Search.
Okay, so if you say you know why I singled you out, tell me why I singled you out. Because he's a woman.
Hey, Blue. Let me know when to search.
Hey, Blue. Hell yeah. Why? Stop it, please. Hey, Blue. Yeah. D-Rob. Yeah. D-Rob. Yeah. D-Rob. Yeah. Can you hear me, Blue? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I said, so I read your message. You said you do play computer now or don't play computer? Wait. I just read it in the message that you sent. But I see you say you said you will have to play the computer, and then it say you don't have to play computer. Oh, you said franchise will be loud. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Give me 2 minutes. Those teams that I put in that commissioner chat, that's the computer team that y'all gonna play. Okay. You have to share play a broadcast. A commissioner, with a commissioner online. Right. You don't have to play it, but I'm gonna give, you're gonna get that loss. So, that's what it says. It ain't making, anybody, to play it, but you will get that loss if you don't play. The reason, and then I didn't put in there, but the reason why is because this hurricane, these guys, they're very active, and Charles called me at work, and he made the suggestion, and so he was right. And we do what's best for the franchise. I know at the beginning, the first 5 weeks, we did get wins. That was early in the season. If y'all look at those pictures, you can look at them now. Of the NFC conference and the AFC conference, it's tight. The next thing, you know how a lot of y'all are being other franchises and, talking about you made the playoffs and you won the Super Bowl, but a player always leave out how many forced wins he got. But in here, when you say you made the playoffs, you're going to make them. And you win the Super Bowl, you're going to say that you played 19 out of 20 games. Whoever got the first part of a computer win. And then the only other time that you get a forced win is if the opponent don't show up within them 48 hours that, when you leave a message. So that's the reason. Those are the few reasons why they're doing, trying to fix my team while I'm talking to you. So that's the reason why we doing that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. If it is, T-Ball's our tough game this week. T-Ball's our tough game this week.
All right. Let me know when to search. Let me know when to search, Blue.
Hey Charles, you gonna stay up?
No, I'm gonna lead the party when I play. No, I got the stream up, Eric. I posted it.
No, I'm about to watch it. Yeah. Who's this out? You think that's how you play sorry, not Eric. Charles.
Yeah.
Go to play season game. Let me know when you're there.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, and we're both gonna hit the button at 3.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right. I'm doing it.
Good luck.
All right. Good luck. I'll see you after the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Finance.
On a gorgeous southern afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, and inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
All right. All right. Okay.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Good work.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And a short pickup to about the 25. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now it's McClellan. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Falcons at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
This now a 3rd and 4. And looking to throw, Penix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the handoff, McClellan. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. To the air, Penix. And complete to Drake London. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down.
Let me put in Kirk. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Take the point.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
Oh,
and I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
yes!
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On the ground, here's McClellan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Shoulder. What? No!
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's my tight end, bro. Oh, my God.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run with McClellan. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I like that.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Third.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And Walker once more.
Baby, get him, baby, get him. Oh, no, hold him.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Trying the left side with Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Howell. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Seahawks are calling on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. Back deep, Ray McLeod. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. A run. It's McClellan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll keep it on the ground. McClellan. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And caught by London. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss, gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Okay.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster. An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Fights through him. Walker hit and the ball is out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They run again with Walker. Breaks through the contact. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though. Walker now on 1st and 10. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the toss to Charbonnet. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and 6. And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And a short gain here down to the 22. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Walker once more. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try and run, Walker. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Ken Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Atrocious.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Cousins. Over the middle, caught by London. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Cousins to throw it.
Oh, what are you doing?
His throw here is incomplete.
You guys have been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. They find some open field here. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Started out good.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Throwing here, Howell. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Up the middle, here's Walker.
Out of here. What are you doing? Oh, my gosh.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Oh, yo,
Not
we
a run
need
that
to
you're
get
going to write
this.
home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Cocky, bro. Okay, you want to be cocky. Gotcha, boy.
Here's Howell.
Wide
open receiver complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Man, I'm setting it up. Oh, he scared me. Oh.
Here's Walker.
Come on, man. Are you serious?
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Okay.
Kenneth Walker
All right, Blue.
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack.
Let me get my music on here. Hold up. Let me get this music on here. This is what I need. Let me get my music on right now. Hold up. All right, let me get on this music here. Okay, trio. That's what I need, baby. There we go. That'll be good. I'm ready now. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. Time to go to work, y'all. Let's go, Falcons. Let's go.
When I don't play, get no fuck what you say. I made millions because I'm a laddick. Straight from the city, used to serve on the south. I made rackets selling these addicts. Ain't on the kid, I don't know why. I'm just trying to hit the bank, get another deposit. Fuck all they try to some motherfucker drop. You go broke, they gon' do nothing about it. I got the penthouse, I got the big house, I got the Benzo polished. Roll up the window, I'm smoking endo. It's a real deal, blue Scotty. I'm having ill, no mileage. Bring out the Pinto, it's a little figure hoe. I told her strip like Alice. I can go through like a trolley, I can go through like a trio. Tackling, banging and reload. Niggas don't like to play B-roll. I'm going to give me a B-roll. You know how I come. Put a little sluts at the nut out the P-hole. Straight from the slum. We can go across the coast with the folks call me G.O. And the bitch stiff a whole kilo. I get your whole like T.O. Nigga ain't lame on peon. Put him on game, I coach like Dion. Work that whole you a rerun. You seen it before, and I'm cool on the Freon. Wanna still counting up money on. Came a long way from the Eon. I got the blue strip, I bought the blueprint, I bought the Tesla Elon. Stones and pink slip, I bought the geek chip, I get Hellcat the Keon. Promoter can't get a refund. You know that's no before the promo. Made my big blow like a neon. Call up a friend, had 3 fun. I can go through like a trio. Tackling, banging and reload. Niggas don't like to play B-roll. I'm gonna give me a B-roll. You know how I come. Got a pretty little sluts at the nut out the P-hole. Straight from the slum. We can go across the coast with the folks call me G.O.
Into the hands of London. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good edge.
Strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Sippin' OJ and the Chris. Bottle with me, she lit. Black leather vitamin trench. Dr. Gold on my wrist. This bitch drinking me, she a fish. The fuck that they smoking on speak. I do a lot of them, don't mix. You big money on the mix. Fuck on, never on live. She got 4 favors in hell. Took the game, if you know I'm a player. I went solo on the killing the snails. No, they out of I'm ready to sell. It's in G33, I inhale. And I praying my niggas as well. And I tell you I still well. Come on, ain't tryna be late. Got show on, gon' come straight. We can't be way out the way. Time, the place. I seen how niggas feel side. Like, nah, I'm straight. This bag gotta go through a drive. Fine, okay. I still got a pass. I took it to sales. I cut like a flare. Got a Cuban, I don't wanna lean. I clear all the tabs. They pay for their abs. I put fat in my craft. And for now, don't keep me receipts. On the grind, up in the east. These rhymes pay on my lease. Rhymes speaking in beef. Vibes, we out in beast. High. Stimulate my mind, trying to reach my feet. High. Young go to the sky, you must be fleet. Side OJ and the Chris. Model with me, she lit. Black leather vitamin trench. Got the gold on my wrist. This bitch drinking me, she a fish. The salt that they sprinkle on stick. I do a lot of things, but don't mix. You baby mama know that I'm me. Fuck on, never on live. She got 4 favors in hell. Took the game, if you know I'm a player. They all on the killing the snails. No, they got up, I'm ready to sell. It's some jealous. I love watching her take off her panties. And some of these niggas can't stand it. They gon' get it, them niggas still have it. Let them see they see what's happening. And stay ready, don't gotta get ready. You with it, I don't gotta say it. You know, niggas, you know how to play it. I'm all on their radar. I like you, that nigga for real. Keep working it pay off. Spit it however you feel. I can check it down. I plan them on season field. Fly, dress and kill. Fly, this energy real. Ryan, geek it over. That in Beverly Hills, out my mind. I've never for my bills, why I grind. Fuck how a nigga feel. Sippin' OJ and the Chris. Model with me, she lit. Black leather venom and trick. That's gonna go on my wrist. If you drinking me, she a bitch. Smoke that smoking on stick. I do a lot of them, no mix. Your baby mama know that I'm me. Fuck on, never won't live. She got fuck girls from hell. Can't be know I'm a player. I've been so long to killing the stems. Know they got up, I'm ready to sell. It's some G33 out of hell. And I praying my niggas are well. And I told you I still will prevail.
Drive the Seahawks offense. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot: stay the course. From the gun, it's Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 78 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We use the word relentless a lot with
It's a gamble, that's a blackjack, rolling the dice. Hundreds in my bag, just to cover my vice. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block that they like. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Had to pop a pill, hop on the mic. Lot of shit that deal with, but we be alright. I'm lying in the field, I ain't no mice.
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Don't play with you in real life, niggas softer than cotton. It don't matter if you photo, they gon' still count your pockets. I'ma keep on chasing these millions, niggas, they crack right. Glasses from Louis Vuitton, they ain't come from Cavalli. I go Ricky, I go Balenci. You should rock those Zanatis. We overseas, I'm in my D's, but baby massaging my body. It's the real blue Scotty when we smoke lottie-dottie. When gonna get high, he high like two Scotty Hottie. It's gonna be a bill for me to perform at your party. I can't do no deals at all, I don't wanna bother. It's a gamble, that's blackjack, rolling the dice. Rolling hundreds in my bag, just to cover my vice. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block that they like. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Had to pop a pill, hop on the mic. Lot of shit that deal with, we be alright. I'm lying in the field, I ain't no mice. If I don't get no new deal, I find a plug to the socket. I know how to save, we used to be slaves and we can't get no more cotton. I have my days, I get in my ways, but I don't fuck with nobody. Life is not a game, so what the fuck is so funny? My bitch Serena, she play with these racks, we fell in love with this money. When I'm at Curry, I'm with the designers, like they call me Giovanni. And if you niggas want it, you just know that I'm ready. Nigga fuck me over, I know you gon' regret it. Ain't nobody gassing me, I know I'm unleaded. Wanna gon' stay focused every day on these days. It's a gamble, that's blackjack, rolling the dice. Hundreds in my bag, just to cover my vice. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block that they like. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Had to pop a pill, hop on the mic. Lot of shit that deal with, we be alright. I'm lying in the field, I ain't no mice.
Rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That one caught out wide by Boykin. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Want a satisfying meal for $6? Try the new $6 meal deal from Dunkin'. It's a medium hot or iced coffee and a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and a side of hash browns for $6. After all, America runs on Dunkin'. Tap the banner to order now and take advantage of this offer while it lasts. Excludes espresso and cold brew beverages. Offer valid on bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches only. Excludes seasoned bacon. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions and terms apply.
Myers' kick is good, and we are all.
Hey, Florida residents! At the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, we're all about exploring the spices of life.
Ah, the spices of life! It's rare to find them all in one place. Thrilling experiences, music that makes your heart dance, magic behind every corner.
It's enough to make any rat teary-eyed. Come taste the possibilities now through November 23rd and visit DisneyWorld.com/pass to enjoy the fun with a Florida resident annual pass.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. Yeah. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. Yeah.
Final play of the half.
Hey, don't ask a nigga, I'd rather try to get a loan from a bank. I caterpillar all the way up and down the road for this cake. Scotty all in my face, saw shades of gray. I just wanna get paid, I don't wanna wait, nothing less. Hey, y'all told me that life's a game, much shit, I guess. Made some niggas upset and that's on God, I don't regret. Ain't see it like this first, but overall I'm still blessed. Young rich success from the city of finesse. Want a one-on-one bitch, I'm proud. Fuck the hoe, she come, I'm a player. Popping out, spinning, dripping new gear. Money on my mind, I was in the real. Yeah. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. Out of mind, hard to find, got 3 lines. Stacking them blue guys by the dime, colorblind. Please don't test this, ain't gon' lie, I advise. Do gymnastics, flip a hit up from the side. I just get high and stack my money to the sky. Bachelor in my prime time, resign, ain't got no bride. Count cash, not ride, hear the sirens, I don't mind. She looking in my eyes.
Red stripe, red stripe.
Delta team, you better recognize. Hill to Delta team, you better recognize. 5, set the beat ablaze, homie, always spit is 5. Haters gon' hate, no debate, we on 5. Hottest click around, put it down straight. 5, no hype, kill the mic, then we set it on 5. Set the beat ablaze, homie, always spit is 5. Haters gon' hate, no debate, we on 5. Hottest click around, we put it down straight. 5, no hype, kill the mic, then we set it on.
My size of shoes kinda hard to fit. This music life kinda hard to quit. I was snapping and rapping, it's thunder, whole crowd wearing faded glory at the start of this. Now I'm tatted up with an attitude, now I'm turning.
Minute to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Thank you. Now I can see better now. Okay. So, yeah, I can see.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
No, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
Powell. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Yes, sir.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A great play by Derek Hall to drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Algier going straight ahead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they have regained the lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On the handoff, McClellan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7. To throw is Cousins. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On the ground, here's McClellan. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting?
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the 1st down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They'll run with McClellan, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, McClellan. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and second down. And now we'll throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Howell down to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to throw, Howell. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Howell going to go for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Going right back to Fant. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now Howell. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. A run. It's McClellan. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Cousins. That is caught, and he's got room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Okay. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now Cousins on 4th down. That's complete to the tight end Warner. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing here, Howell. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fights him off. Shrugs off another. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And Walker once more. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
A give for Walker running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. Touchdown! Miles Boykin. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing, Cousins. And caught by London. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Oh, wait, no.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Come on. Are you serious?
This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-score game at 16. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
What?
Catches made by Metcalf.
No way.
On the move past the 40. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 70 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
I said I'm running the clock out. Oh, I'm running the clock out.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Cousins. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Algier now up the middle. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Atlanta, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gauton saying so long, everybody.
Blue, me, triple beam. Yeah, that's my game chat. Yeah. Yeah, that's my game chat right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Battery fully
Yeah.
You still ain't played him yet. You scared, bro.
He has the most wins, pass yards, and pass touchdowns in NFL history.
Must be scared of him.
What you mean, brother?
Said you must be scared of Andy.
I ain't scared of Eddie. I told him I'm ready to go. I told him already.
Why'd you keep him waiting so long after you said 2:45?
I had things to do when I got home to get ready for the storm coming, but yeah.
You didn't do nothing but play some Madden.
No, I didn't, bro. I had stuff to do. I had to go get the storm stuff. I had to go get the stuff outside and put it in the garage. Then I had to go take my wife to dinner. Me and my wife had to go get dinner and stuff like that. I had things to do.
Well, you can't say you're just going to grab food and then go missing.
Oh,
You gotta let someone know.
no, I'm ready to play Andy, so I'm ready to play him.
You're scared of him, bro.
No, man, I just tagged it, bro.
The offensive line at 4, Andy Reid after set 4. Tell you more about the punt. Xavier Worthy is the rookie on the outside. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Okay, researching.
We're plenty about Travis Kelce. We'll give you plenty more. And the offensive line is so good on the interior. With Humphrey and Simmons guarded to Tooney and left. Going for 2017, Red Bull as a rookie with over 1,500 points. Was showing him kicking and shoving over. He was finished with his hometown Browns in 2019.
Come on, bro. As long as Hunt's on that sideline, I'm in good shape for fantasy tonight.
Kelsey's got a first. His best game of the season when he had 7 catches for 89 yards. Well, the Saints are going to show they're going to go after the line of three. They'll end up running 3.
You scared, bro?
No.
You a little nervous?
No.
You got Worthy in this league?
Yeah.
Mm. When in doubt, throw a streak.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. for the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Oh, y'all getting out of school on me, man?
Yeah,
So got it. The tight end comes in motion.
So we work 10 to 2 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago. It's
Dang.
Kyron Williams. And a short pickup to about the 30.
Bro, what? What a week.
Yeah. We work,
That has to
we work
suck.
today and tomorrow, so Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then we're off Wednesday, Thursday.
Second down and 8.
Man. Does your school have a football team?
From the gun, it's Gino. Hit as he throws, and it is
I wonder what they did with practice when they came. Oh,
I'm not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
It's a district game, Lakeland versus Sebring, but they canceled the game, but it'll be rescheduled because it's a district game. So
from the shotgun,
Mm.
it's Smith. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Yeah, we haven't.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
What's up, Steelers? How you doing?
Fine and dandy.
I got a question. Why didn't you play our second game of the season?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Busy.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Trevin Wallace.
Been working in the
on
field.
the tackle.
What'd you do?
Farming.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Oh, sweet.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
To return, it's Nixon.
Like the thing where you have to
looks like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's first and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up.
Oh, yeah.
Nice example there, Mike.
Yep.
The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They go play action with Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw
Jesus, Andy has zero offensive line.
But now it's going to bring up third down.
Obviously not. If you're getting through it like
doing
that.
everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys can get
Hell
open.
no,
You
ain't
gotta
no
see someone
superstars or
separate,
nothing.
work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing
Yeah,
a nice job.
that's literally
plastering with
what
their
makes or breaks the
assignment.
game.
He had no choice but to throw it away.
See, that's why nobody ran him down. Nobody can tackle him.
Good pick up a 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Working out of the gun. Smith.
What?
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Okay.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Let's get to my second Super Bowl.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert.
Oh, why did I do that?
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
I can come back.
Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, yeah. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What? Are you serious?
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They send Godwin in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Kyren Williams. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Titans.
Oh, God, Army man.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans will take themselves to a 20.
You better figure something out, Army man.
I need to figure something out fast.
You're going to be in a hole quick.
Is back to boot this one away.
I need to get a touchdown.
Bro, you need to do
On
something.
the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Yeah.
I need fast.
He has lost the football.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Team's falling apart.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Dang, bro.
On the ground to start.
Team so far, Army man.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard.
But in the end, it didn't matter. Just like my season. It's okay. Next year.
Throwing now is Herbert. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the left side, that's
Legal contact.
and he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Oh, man, he's double covered.
Guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed.
Safety help plus the corner. They stayed with it.
That you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up. Herbert to the air again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Herbert now on 1st down. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this.
That's the plan,
On 1st down, Herbert. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Herbert again. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him.
You should have ran left, fool.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Ravens.
Down 2 scores.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7.
We know how to get the ball. We know how to win this home before against people and came back.
Both teams ready to go once more.
Whoa, bro.
As the kick's away.
There's a good person.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
You gotta do that, fool.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and
Not the double mug on me, man. Jesus.
They'll motion over Thielen. A 1st down throw for Smith.
Supposed to be right there. Right here.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gino to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's taken in by Thomas. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they
no, it's the playoffs.
To the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
You could have paused it to check.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I don't know. Pause the game and check.
From the gun, it's Gino. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
It doesn't say anything about playoffs.
A second down throw for Smith. And this one is pulled in. What a grab. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Joe talking about how are they going to make up for the injury that they've had. Rossi Rice being down. He's been such a big part of what they've done to roll the football. This ball in his hands quickly, let him take off. Bodyguards after the catch. In fact, he led the league at the time of his injury. And not throwing the ball to watch his ears. That's the tight end.
94 yards.
They've got an off the
It's a touchdown.
It's caught. It's still sports. Who's been blocked?
Able to add the extra point. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
I'm trying.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
We just need one little stop here. We just get a stop
So they
here. We
come
get
to the
ball
line
starts.
for first down and 10.
Make it a 7-point game. We do that. So.
Here's Gino. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively.
I know what you got.
It's second down.
You one of the greatest DBs out there. Kaylee Rigo, let's go, baby.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to look downfield once again.
No way.
And that is brought in. A huge play just before the half. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
I get him in bounds.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's caught by Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side, he's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Ravens.
So we're out there.
Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Herbert.
Got it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Gino. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field.
Thank you, sir. We needed that. Thank you.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
Got the ball back on offense.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5. To throw is Herbert. He's got his man complete to Johnson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike,
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Through the 1st half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent, But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go forward on fourth.
He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find
and that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. Good push from the defense. They get him down back in his own 10.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's a screen set up to Williams. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, Smith.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
I kicked that straight.
Oh my God, that is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's brutal.
The motion man is Sanders. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs.
Thank you.
They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. First and 10. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Herbert. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Throwing again, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They run over center with Williams. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
He's to the 25, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
They'll go with Williams. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Down to a knee here, and cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So it's a win here for the Titans, and they will celebrate a conference championship. We're off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time as they look to claim the franchise's first ever Lombardi trophy. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.